So there is some laziness, elite politics, palace politics that have crept into the EFF parliamentary caucus and legislatures and councils, where people are no longer doing things the way we used to do things. The vibrancy of the EFF can no longer be felt. Half the time, half the caucus is sick. When you ask for sick note, they all get sick note of the same date. So you can see that why it gets it. Because we have said, let's leave this to those who are assigned to deal with these things, to lead them. But we've experienced some level of deterioration, some even bordering on members of the EFF, certain committees being co-opted and aligned with ministers. As a result, they've never asked a minister a single question. They've never submitted a motion without notice. They've never released a single press statement about their department. So some may have to be excused very soon from that responsibility, because we are not going to harbor laziness. It was a huge debate this weekend in the CCT that the vibrancy of the EFF can no longer be felt in Parliament. And therefore, this now invites us back into Parliament to go and make sure that we crack the whip and people toe the line. It's not only in Parliament, in the legislatures and councils, and some other councils are worse, because a councillor since the beginning of a year has never been to council, and nothing will happen to me, because if anything happens to me is dictatorship. We'll not allow that nonsense. We'll rather be called dictators. We're not going to allow people to go to council, to go to legislature, to go to Parliament, to go and steal the money of the poor. They get paid for doing that work, and they must do it without fail. That is in relation to EFF MPs. It's not a crisis point. It's at the beginning, and it must be nipped just at the beginning, so that we don't have people who exist amongst us as revolutionaries and activists, only to find that actually we have been joined by ANC envious. People who have been envying the ANC and wishing they can be where the ANC is and do nothing. We have a big problem with people who go on top and do nothing. That is one of the biggest problems with Ramaphosa. Men on top doing nothing.